zoo?
Born and raised in Pondicherry, in what was the fake on the Bengal monitor lizard. Mother and I. The way of karma, huh? The way of God. Far from it, I was named after a swimming pool.
There is a...
They say the doctor swung Francis around by the ankles to clear the water out.
Well, he said he was friends with your father.
Oh, he's my honorary uncle. I call him. His lessons would save my life in the end.
Good boy.
Huh? You were going to tell me how you got your name, I think.
Oh, yes. Mamaji. Mamaji collects swimming pools. He swims in every... One day, Mamaji said to my father, coffee with it, that a single swim there changed his life. One day to swim in the piscine Molitor. I tailed. Imagine me trying to explain that name.
Look at him, he is pissing.
With...
No pissing in the schoolyard. He said pissing, guys.
When we returned the next year for our first day of school, I was prepared.
Good morning. I am piscine monitor, which is also used in mathematics to represent the ratio of as 3.14.
But I still had the whole day ahead of me. French class was next.
These are the first 20 decimal places of pi.
I was Pi Patel, school legend. And I wasn't alone out there. Richard Parker was with me. In Pondicherry.
Writing a novel.
Oh.
Sputtered, coughed, and died. And this old man at the table next to me struck up a conversation. Very well, my friend. I know in India and in French Canada with the...
Well, I haven't spoken about Richard Parker and so many. He would say that about a nice meal. Let's see then, where to begin. In the streets closest to the ocean, you might just beyond that is Indian Pondicherry. And the Muslim sort of commemoration was in order. My father was a clever state. As it also happened, I came 2 years after that.
Sounds magical.
Amen. Yeah, let's eat. Just one.
But you're a Hindu first.
Gods in the Hindu religion. How can I not come to know a few of them?
Chichi, kurumbu payan. Alukku vaayile potukkaliyamma. Yashoda sonna illaya?
Enna?
Kutti Krishnoda vaayile
The gods were my superheroes growing up. Infant-headed, risking his life to defend the honor of his mother, sleeps floating on the shoreless cosmic ocean, and we are...
Delights fool you. Boys, religion.
As a child, he had had polio. He used to lie... My ether. Her religion was the only link she had. I met Christ there. Ravi and I were terribly bored.
challenge.
You must be thirsty.
Why would a god do that? Why?
God made himself approachable to us, human, so we could understand as we would have brothers.
That made no sense. But this sun,
Why would he want to create all this? Why does he need us?
the longer I listened to the priest, the more I came to like this. And so it was he introduced himself again. My Arab Arabic was never very good, and I found a feeling of serenity and brotherhood.
This lamb is exquisite. To 3 more religions, Piscine, and you will spend your life on holiday.
You stay out of this, Ravi. Just as you like cricket, Pi has his own interest.
Because believing in everything and this find his way if it does not choose a path. Listen, science has taken us farther in understanding the universe than the religion.
Can teach us more about what is out there, but not what is in here.
I'd much rather have you believe in something I don't agree with than to accept every. Good.
Well, I do teach a course on the Kabbalah at the university. And what is faith a living thing? After all, you cannot know the strength of your faith.
Stop worrying.
Bye.
Hello, Richard Parker.
Drinking from a stream when he was a cub and named him Thirsty. He was thirsty and the tiger was called Richard Parker. We laughed.
I want to see him close up.
You're not a zookeeper. Come on.
Richard Parker, it's for you.
Are you out of your mind? Who gave you the... You think that tiger is your friend? He is an animal. Fun, Selvam.
Sir,
Get themselves killed. That tiger is.
Don't be stupid. Say you're sorry.
What are you thinking?
This is between. Lost his arm?
But he's still a boy.
He will be a man sooner than you.
Emergency. Under the directive, the states of Gujarat and Tamil Nadu responsible for the uprising are authorized to be responsible for demoralizing.
School was a bore, nothing but facts, fractions. I met Anandi. Studied music, and one day my teacher came down with the flu.
No. If you do not concentrate, you let that spiritual energy pulse through you and out into the world.
What does this mean? And then you did. And you did. And then you did Chatura. But at the very end, you did forest.
No, that also means a lotus flower.
Look at the way he's turning his head.
He's listening, you see?
We have talked about it for some time. For my family, our animals are worth far more. Do you understand?
We are selling the zoo.
Start a new life.
But where would we go? Our life is here, Appa.
Freighter passage for the whole family. So, it is.
Before we left, Anandi and I had time enough to break each other's hearts. Nothing else about our last day. But I don't remember saying goodbye.
Why? They're serving dinner. Doing this for you and Ravi. Gravy.
You don't want gravy?
No.
Attends. Elle vous a demandé si vous avez quelque chose. Végétarien aussi. Très amusant. Mais ma femme n'a.
Le riz et la sauce. Ou alors elle se fait la cuisine à manger aux marins, pas aux mangeurs de carie.
C'est les Buddhist, so I eat rice next to gravy.
We will have plenty of fresh supplies after we
cause any trouble.
The stress of traveling is not after a seasick orangutan.
My father was a businessman. He had never tended the animals himself.
Indian boy named after a French swimming pool on a Japanese ship full of animals believing God.
Yeah. It was 4 days out of Manila, above the Mariana, pushed on, bullishly indifferent to its surroundings.
Hear that, Ravi?
I'm sleeping.
It's a thunderstorm. Let's go watch.
Don't tempt a storm by...
Looks as though your drugs haven't worn off yet. Bye, Zoc. Where's your boy, orange juice? Don't worry. Sorry, orange juice. I don't have any seasick. I am on a lifeboat alone. Give myself to you. I am your vessel. Show me. There are no lines. There's a strict schedule for eating, keeping watch, and getting rest. Avoid unnecessary exertion. Community singing is another surefire. Current. A sea anchor is used as a drag to keep for castaways who must share their lifeboats with large day when waves are moderate but regular. Step 2. Turn the lifeboat sideways to the waves, accompanied by harsh. Similar methods have long been used by circus trainers. Roles begin! Prepare! You've been waiting for all your life will end. I give to you the astounding! Ah! Mine! Still. Average of 5 kilos of meat a day. Richard Parker will be afraid the little bit of water between us won't be any protection. If I don't, I'm afraid his last meal will be a... What am I doing?
In the form of a fish and saving our lives.
Of course, I brought all the biscuit. Hunger can change everything you ever thought you knew about yourself. I can't risk my life every time I have to climb onto the boat. Maybe Richard Parker can't be tamed, but good. Go. Go on home, I'll leave you alone. Go. Come on. Small piece of shade could bring me so much happiness. Or that knowing Richard Parker was here might ever bring me peace. Both raised in a zoo by the same master. Now we've been all. My fear of him keeps me alert. Tending to his needs gives my. Hey, Richard Parker! above all, don't.
Fragmented. Can't tell daydream.
Storm Richard Parker.
Come on, you have to see this! Come out and see God, Richard Parker! Lost everything! I surrender!
Appa Ravi. Can you? God. Thank. Move. Move.
Yes, the whole island. They planned at night some chemical process turned the water in those pools into the boat.
But where'd the tooth come from?
Years ago. But all that the island gave him by day, it took away. How much loneliness taken on. All I know is so how my life would end if I stayed on that island. Alone. I spent the next day preparing as I could fit into the storage locker for Richard Parker. For his return. And you won't read about those trees in any nature book. Alone forever. Even when God seemed to have abandoned all hope of saving, He gave me rest. That gave me a... My strength was gone. I was so weak. It was warm and soft, like pressing my face against the cheek of... I was so spent, and so Richard Parker went ahead of me. At the edge of the jungle, he stopped. End in some way. My fierce companion, the terrible one who kept me alive. I wept like a child, so unceremoniously. You know, my father was right. But I have to believe there was more in his eyes than my own reflection. It's an act of letting go. But what always hurts to thank my father for all I learned from him. To tell him with Parker's a tiger, but I wish I had said, it's over. I can't be with you.
I don't know what to say. It is a lot to take in. Some of it is pretty incredible.
Covering. I still have a copy. Ship sank. They didn't believe me either.
Never seen it.
Yes, just like I told you.
Of
course they do. You try it for yourself. Very tired.
We are here because a Japanese... And you have our deepest sympathies. But
Maybe something woke me up. It could have been an explosion. I can't be sure.
For our report. One our company can understand. That's right.
Without surprises.
I told them another story.
Onto some bananas and made it to the lifeboat. In the first few days, and he killed it, dried it in the sun, and ate it. It was his idea to build the raft to catch fish. Devi, the Buddhist, we didn't understand much of what he said. Only said that we had to do something or he'd die. I kept saying, I'll never understand the point of that man's suffering. First Dorado, and I didn't understand what he'd done at first, but Mother did. Point! What was the whole point? Mother asked. You let that poor boy... And Mother slapped him hard right across the face. I was stunned. The cook didn't stop at bait either, no. The cook was a resourceful man. Because of me. Because I couldn't hold on to a stupid turtle. I saw stars. I thought he was going to hit me again, but Mother started pounding on him. There wasn't anything I could do. Bored. And then the sharks came. He knew he'd gone too far, even by his own standards. He was such an evil man, but worse still, he... across the Pacific Ocean, and I survived.
The investigators didn't seem to like the story.
Broke their leg. And the hyena is the zebra. Your mother is the orangutan.
Can I ask? Neither explains what caused the sinking of the ship. My family dies and I suffer.
True.
Thank you.
Will you really let me write it?
Of course. My wife is here. Do you want to stay for dinner? She's an incredible cook. That's up to you. The story is yours now.
Of courage and endurance unparalleled in the history of ship of an adult Bengal tiger.
Adhika.